Hi guys, we're in day 10. Well done for making it this far. Today's affirmation is I am imperfect and I am evolving. So let's carry that with us throughout the practice. We're going to start in child's pose. So let's bring our knees apart, pose together, push back, drop the chest to the ground, bring our arms wherever are comfortable, and let's just breathe here. Let the ground support you. Think of the affirmation and what it means to you. Just recognise as well how your body feels today. Do we need to be a little bit more gentle, or do we want to challenge ourselves? Okay, let's breathe ourselves up to tabletop. So hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips. We're going to do some cat and cow. So as you inhale, dip your belly button, push your crown of your tailbone to the sky. Exhale, push your belly button to the ceiling, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. And just follow your breath. Let's inhale. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, exhale. Let's tuck our toes and come up into downward dog. Let's walk the dog for a couple breaths. See how your hamstrings feel. Yeah. Tailbone to the sky. Let's bring our right leg high. Squeeze the glute. Then we're going to roll forward, lunge the right leg through, landing between the hands. We're going to plant our left hand. We're going to bring that right arm high, point your fingers to the ceiling, pull that top shoulder back. If it feels better, drop that back knee. If it's too much to be on your toes, whatever feels good for you today. Breathe here. Okay, let's sweep that arm to the floor. Let's push that right leg all the way back to a three-legged dog. Okay, let's lower that leg, come into downward dog. Let's do the other side. So left leg comes high. Lunge the leg through, in between the hands. This time we're going to plant our right hand and we're going to bring our left arm high. Okay, let's look to the floor and sweep both our arms back. Push back to three-legged dog, left leg high. Coming down to downward dog. Let's walk to the top of the mat for a forward fold. Take a couple breaths here. Let your head and your arms be heavy. Tailbone high. Bend the knees if that feels good. On your next inhale, bring arms wide and high. Palms meet overhead, down the centre line, we come into Tadasana. Hands at your side, palms facing forward, drop the shoulders, crown high. Let's inhale, arms wide and high, exhale, forward fold. Right leg lunges back, left leg to right leg, we're in a plank. Let's try and hover that right leg. Then we're going to crunch it in, knee to nose. Push it back, crunch in, push it back, keep breathing. Crunch in, push it back. We're going to bring it in and we're going to land it between the hands, coming up into a high lunge. Palms meet overhead. Let's sink down, bringing your hands to heart center. Breathe here. Feel the heat that you're working up in your muscles. Feels good. Okay, let's plant the hands. Let's come back to downward dog. Right leg comes high, bend the knee if it feels good, open up the hips, breathe here. Okay, let's lunge that leg through again. Let's bring the left foot to the right foot for a forward fold. Let's come to flat back, hands on your shin, elongate your spine, bring your hands to prayer. We're going to lift that right leg high. We're coming into warrior three with prayer hands. Squeeze that glute, point the toes. Feel strong. One more breath. Okay, let's bring that right leg in, coming into tree pose, wherever feels good. Low or high. Squeeze that knee out, hands at heart center. Breathe here. Let your shoulders melt away from your ears. Deep breaths. Okay, let's drop that foot back into Tadasana. Bring our arms wide and high again. Let's do the other side. Exhale, forward fold. Lunge that left leg back. Right leg meets left. Plank. Let's hover. Okay, and let's pull it through to land between the hands. Let's inhale, breathe ourselves up, arms high, palms meet, and let's sink. Bend the front knee, bring the hands to heart center. How low can we go here? Just breathe. I am imperfect, I am evolving, and right now I'm shaky. Okay, let's bring our hands to the floor. Let's push that left leg back, downward dog. Take a breath here. Let's bring our left leg high, bend at the knee, open at the hip. Breathe here. Squeeze the glute. Let's lunge that left leg through between the hands. Bring that right foot to left, forward fold. Let's come up into a flat back, hands to shins. Bring our hands to prayer. We're going to lift our left leg for warrior 3 now. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears. Lift that left leg, squeeze the glute, point the toes. One more breath. Okay, bring that left leg in. We're coming into tree pose. Wherever feels good on the right leg. Squeeze that left knee out. Hands at heart center. Okay, let's come down to Tadasana. Take some breaths here. Hands at your side, palms facing forward. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and as you exhale, let your face relax. Okay, let's open our eyes. Let's step our right leg back slightly. Point both feet towards the front. We're going to come into goddess squat. So toes pointing out slightly. Let's bring our arms high. We're going to bend the knees, sink into the goddess squat. You want your ankles directly underneath your knees. Tuck the tailbone, squeeze the knees out, arms high. Breathe here. Just a few breaths. Okay, we're going to come into sumo squats. We're bringing the arms down, sink lower. Feel like a big sumo. One more breath. You can do it. Okay, let's straighten the legs. Point the toes forward, hands to hips, hinge at the hips. Keep a long spine, wide-legged forward fold. Let's bring our forehead to our right shin, or in that direction. If it feels good, then you can hold your right leg. Hold it here. Okay, let's release and bring it to the other leg. This is such a good stretch in your lower back. Breathe here. Okay, let's bring our hands to the top of the mat, bend that front knee, push that left leg back, coming into downward dog. Let's roll forward to a plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, lower yourself down. Inhale, scoop up, push the chest forward, push back for a downward dog. Let's walk to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, arms wide and high. Exhale, Tadasana. Just take a couple breaths here. Okay, let's take a seat on the mat. Let's come into Shavasana, so a comfortable position. Wherever feels good, we're going to stay here for a few breaths. Take this time to feel the effects of your body. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears. And just breathe. Okay, let's make our way up to seated. Hands to knees, palms facing up. Feel a tall, long spine here. Be proud of what you've done today. I am imperfect and I am evolving. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. As we exhale, bring hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you again, everybody. Have an amazing day. See you tomorrow.